In the name of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, Amen. It's 21. It's okay. So I fell asleep a few hours only, and I thought it's 6 a.m. You know, and I have an appointment tomorrow, uh, physical checkup, and because I had a wound and uh, anyways, and I slept 2 hours, I think, and after a long day, and I feel completely new. I thought it's not 6 p.m. but 6 a.m. Like I said. And this dream I want to share is actually I was in my spirit. I knew it was about 20 years ago. So when I was an artist, and I went home, and I was living on the upstairs, another level in a building, and I was in a narrow, like I'd already came up the stairs, I guess, because I was walking down the platform, and I knew my after a little short 90-degree or something, my room would be there, close to close to the window that I would see the first one. So, anyways, I walked there. Um, Now I'm thinking maybe some New York. I never been there. It's like this. I've seen one time in a movie, the exit fire or something. And anyways, once I cross under my left, a woman called me. Sorry for this insert of New York. I'm doing this as you can see on the go, so I don't lie and whatever. Okay, I don't have personally time to do a lot of edits. So in this dream again, I go. I'm drunk in the dream. It's a bit through, and a woman stops me. I looked over my shoulder on the left, and she said, "This is I brought you this," and I looked down, and there's like at least half to what, maybe 10 plastic medium-sized bag, but they were closed. So and I'm thinking it's food, some groceries, and I thank her. Was polite enough to thank her, and after this, I went right, and a soccer person, somebody, thank you, Jesus, somebody was there, and I think I share at this time the bag that I received. And that will be just a little few steps anyways. It's not important before I go home that somebody came there. I think another woman or somebody. Then this screen appears. And was it just prior or after I say it's good that you, you have stopped me? Because then it's like a flashback, and before I crossed to the second person, I saw myself crossing, and there was like two bars black, and I say it's good that you stopped me, otherwise, and I'm thinking, and I'm saying, would I, before the bars, would I have felt over? Because I was so drunk, then I felt I was so drunk, and instead of saying I would have felt over or anything, I said it's good that I was so drunk that if you wouldn't have stopped me, I would not have remembered. So, so to go back to this dream, after I went there, this screen appears. I mean, the screen like this, and a guy in the middle. I didn't know if it was the devil, but anyways, he looked like Jesus a bit. The air, but there was no light. It was a bit, and I tell myself, because I pray like before about sharing these dreams. God, start. I go to church a bit now, and I go to church now, and as much as I can, I guess, for now at least. But anyways, just start back recently, and I said, "Are you?" I said, "Jésus est l'enfant de Dieu," and this face, I do like this, like they knew what I was talking about. Nassim is polite, and I said, are you? And I said, I didn't finish my sentence. I said, are you? And then I say it. And then because I wanted to see, I told myself in the dream, if he's Jesus or something, if he's good, you know, um, he would say it. But at this time, you know what he started to do? He said, Jesus est l'enfant, and he said, de la merde. And, you know, this tone change. And two, I think I saw him going forward, but and then two hands only without seeing his face. I think at that time, spiritually attacked me on the throat, and I was starting to suffocate. You know, I must have been in the. I don't want to go technical. I was out, but I would have probably died if this wouldn't have stopped. Like many, maybe, probably. Would have stopped because you know the this is just how you know in their sleep some people do with shocks and heart attack. But to get back to not get too technical and REM speaking and beta wave and that and all this stuff and with neurology and all, let's keep it simple and Dr. Panfield and now the mapping of the brain and all. I don't want to get too dark. Technical is disgusting. Already put some disgust in my tongue. I'm pretty sure it did to you. Okay. I'm not a role. And then Jesus, you know, finally he said, and then they start to choke me, and it went for a few seconds that I was calm, but I was in trouble. I was starting to lack air, and it was real. And then I'm like, I had some thoughts in the middle of this stranglement that I could even enter in my thoughts. I mean, it was large suddenly. So it was, let's say I'm strangled here, it's small thought, but those I can enter. There was two thoughts. I thought, I don't want to be like this in the future, possessed, you know, and having some crisis like this from time to time. And you can see the Bible. I don't want to point fingers to a certain, you know, uh, common sickness we know. But anyways, I say I don't have problems like this and attacks and then I'm thinking about this, and so I called Jesus. I called Jesus a couple of times, and then over these hands, I guess, while they were still strangling me, another hand touched me here. Oh yeah, and it makes me think that the second person I saw, the second person thanked me to have referred her. Otherwise, I would have, and I saw the bar, I saw the back, like if it was about to be rewind, you know, I was saying backflash or whatever, and then I start to realize how much I was drunk and the bars, and if you would have stopped me, I would have, and thinking, you know, an artist at that time, follow what what you can think, you know, uh, but fall over. Even some young artists went over the top, died, abused, all kinds of stuff. God forbid, you know, suicide, all these troubles. And for me, I said otherwise I would not have remembered. And after that, I said the part, and I called Jesus. And when I got touched, I just want to finish. It was powerful. So much, you know, it went all this, it went up to here. And like I said, I don't want to repeat myself. I thought it's 6 a.m. I was very, very tired. God bless you. And let me finish here by saying, that you should go to church, and I want to tell you why. Okay, when you go to church, you know, it doesn't have to be long, but it's important. Some people, why it's important, because you make time prior, before you set in yourself, you're getting close to God, and this place is usually it's set up for that. And I'm not talking about a specific church, if it's good or not. Whatever you know or not about what's good inside that priest or not. When you go to church, okay, it's good. It helps you, and there's the presence of God in some churches, not all. Make sure you choose a right, legitimate church. I'm talking here about the Catholic Church, as my approval. Not only my approval, but a lot of people, um, to a certain. So this is very important, because I'm Catholic, and I got the peace. I want to talk to example here. Okay, let's say somebody like do his thing inside his house, or his day-to-day things, work, and he doesn't specifically sin, like he doesn't talk too bad and everything. So let me fast forward. He goes to sleep. Before he goes to sleep, me personally, I felt right now, after being away for a while, since a while, a few months, or I don't even keep track, uh, you can make some excuse, health. What happened is that you gotta start doing something bad. Me personally, I start to feel it 24 hours. Like I felt like, you know, okay, for me, example, it was time to make a decision now, that I would go to bed, and it gives you energy, it gives you the the mojo, it gives you the strength, because God is there. And I didn't take the Icarus, because I didn't went to confession, so I'm not ready to receive Jesus. But just being around him, he can, he's there, and in that transubstantial, he's there. And the Eucharist, after consecration by the priest, is there. If I wouldn't have go personally in that example, I would have, I would have, I would have, you know what I mean? I would have done something that is a bad sin, like sexual sin or something, even in, you know, just because at a certain time, you gotta be, at least for me, close to God and make a stand. Because if you stay like this, it seems like the soul is not made to stay like in a medium. After, I think it feels like after the end of the day, or after a few, it's like there's a decision to be made. You know, me personally, that's what I felt right now, and I'm pretty sure that my hypothesis is like I'm not the only one. So it's important to go, and it's just like washing yourself. Sometimes you don't feel like, but you know that it's better, and then you're gonna continue the day better. Once you gotta sometimes stop and wash yourself, even if you don't want, even if you only think, God forbid, about just stuff, and you don't, because you got some things to do in your mind and your excuses. Well, this is enough said.